Tune into Sports 360 with Ahmed Hamad.
England beat West Indies by 3 wickets, taking a 2-0 unassailable lead in the three-match series at Cardiff. England captain Harry Brooks winning the toss and opted to field first and put West Indies into bat first. Batting first, West Indies could not capitalize the whole 50 overs and were bowled out for 308 in 47.4 overs. In reply, England achieved the target for the loss of 7 wickets in 48.5 overs, with 7 balls still remaining, thanks to veteran Joe Root's 18th century in one-day international, and he also surpasses Owen Morgan's tally of 6,957, the top run scorer for England. West Indies' start was not good. They lost their first wicket in the second over. Jules Andrew was out without a scoring, facing 5 delivery, but could not open his account and was caught by Will Jacks off the bowling of Brydon Cars. But the second wicket partnership, run a ball, 141 of 141 balls, brought West Indies back into the game. Brendan King contributed 55 of 61 and Keacy Carty 80 of 80. Run a ball partnership for both the batsmen took West Indies to 147 in the 26th over. Then they lost their opening batsman Brendan King, who made 59 of 67 balls with the help of 10 fours and with a strike rate of 88. He was scored by Braden Cars off the bowling of Adil Rashid. Keacy Carty was joined by Shai Hope and they carried on the good work and contributed another 58 of just 61 balls for the fourth wicket. Shai Hope 34 of 36 and Keacy Carty 23 of 25. But they lost their third wicket at 205 in the 36th over. Keacy Carty was out after scoring his century. 103 of 105 balls with the help of 13 fours and with a strike rate of 98, and he was stumped by Just Butler off the bowling of Will Jacks. Shimron Hitmare was next to go in the next over, and West Indies were 4 down for 212. He was legged before by Adil Rashid and he made only 4 runs. Shai Hope then added another 46 of 39 balls with Justin Greaves for the fifth wicket, and Justin Greaves 22 of 22 and Shai Hope 23 of 17 balls took their total to 258 in the 44th over, and Justin Greaves was out after scoring 22 of 22 balls with the help of 2 fours caught by Ben Duckett off the bowling of Jacob Bathel. 10 runs later, Matthew Ford departed in the 45th over. He could only score 1 run and he was caught by Brook off the bowling of Saqib Mahmood. Back-to-back 2 wicket, Roston Chase was the next to go. Yes, Saqib was on a hat-trick and Roston Chase was caught by Butler off the bowling of Mahmood. The 8th wicket fell at 294 as Shai Hope added 26 of 12 balls with Godagesh Moti, who made 18 of just 9 balls, and he was out when the team reached 294 in the 47th over. Godagesh Moti, 18 of 9 with the help of 4 fours with a strike rate of 200, caught by Joe Root off the bowling of Adil Rashid. The 9th wicket fell at 304. West Indies crossed 300 mark in the 47th over, and the 9th to go was Alzari Joseph, bowled by Adil Rashid for 10. He made 10 runs of 3 balls, hitting 1-4 and 1-6 with a strike rate of 333. While the 10th and final wicket fell at 308. Captain Shai Hope was the last man to go after scoring 78 of 66 balls with the help of 4 fours and 4 sixes with a strike rate of 118, and he was caught by Brook, pulled by Saqib Mahmood. So West Indies could not finish 50 overs and were bowled out inside 50 overs in 47.4 overs. They scored their runs at a run rate of 6.46 and were all out for 308 runs. The batsmen hit 5 sixes and 34 fours, altogether 166 runs in boundaries. Looking at the England's bowling attack, Saqib Mahmood captured 3 wickets for 37 runs in his 9.4 overs. Brydon Cars, 9 overs, 1 maiden, 59 runs and 1 wicket. Matthew Pott, 9 overs, 56 runs and no wicket. Jacob Bathel, 6 overs, 49 runs and 1 wicket. Adil Rashid, 10 overs, 63 runs and 4 wicket. While Will Jack, 4 overs, 42 runs and 1 wicket. Adil Rashid, although gave away 63 runs, he was okay. Not very much expensive. 6.30 runs in modern day of cricket is very much acceptable, but was considered to be a brilliant bowling spell as he captured 4 wickets as well. England, in reply, chasing a target of 309 runs, achieved the target for the loss of 7 wickets in 48.5 overs. England's start was disastrous. They lost their first 2 wickets for just 2 runs on the board, and both the opening batsmen were out without scoring. First man to go was Jamie Smith in the first over and was caught by Shai Hope off the bowling of Jaden Seals. And the second to go was Ben Duckett in the second over. And he was caught by Jaden Seals off the bowling of Matthew Ford without scoring. Then England had a partnership of 85 of 61 balls between Joe Root and Harry Brooks, the captain. Joe Root contributed 31 of 25 and Harry Brooks a brisk 47 of 36 balls. The partnership took England to 87 in the 12th over, and at that moment their captain Harry Brooks was out after scoring 47, 3 runs short of half century, hitting 7 fours and 1 6. He was caught by Jaden Seals off the bowling of Alzari Joseph. 6 runs later in the 14th over, Just Butler was the fourth man to go without scoring, and he was clean bowled by Alzari Joseph. Then Joe Root along with Jacob Battle added 40 runs of 60 balls, Joe Root 23 of 32 and Jacob Battle 17 of 28 balls. 40 of 60 balls took England to 133 in the 24th over when Jacob Battle was out leg before by Roston Chase for just 17 of 28 balls. Then came Will Jacks along with Joe Root, added 143 of 122 balls for the 6th wicket, which turned out to be a match-winning partnership. Joe Root contributed another 87 of 64 and Will Jacks 49 of 58 balls that brought England back into the match, and England lost their 6th wicket at 276 in the 44th over, and Will Jacks, after scoring 49, was out leg before by Alzari Joseph. England lost their 7th wicket at 288 in the 46th over. Brydon Cast was out after scoring just 2 runs. But England crossed the line with another 24 runs partnership of 20 balls, an unbroken 24 runs partnership between Adil Rashid and Joe Root for the 8th wicket, in which Adil Rashid added 10 and Joe Root 13 of 9 balls. And England were home in the 49th over, reaching the target for the loss of 7 wickets, with Joe Root remained unbeaten on 166, his highest score in one-day international, 166 of 139 balls, hitting 21 fours and 2 sixes with a strike rate of 119. English batsmen hit 3 sixes as compared to West Indies 5 and 33 fours as compared to West Indies 34. But in the first power play, West Indies were 56 for 1, although England lost their first 2 wickets for just 2 runs, but they were 78 for 2 in the first power play. In the middle part of the inning, from over number 11 to over number 40, West Indies added 171 for the loss of 3 wickets, and England were neck to neck 167 for the loss of 3 wickets, 4 runs short of West Indies. But in the final 10 overs, West Indies were 81 for 6 as compared to England, who needed only 67 runs, and they achieved the target for the loss of 2 wickets. Looking at the West Indian bowling, Jaden Seals 9.5 overs, 1 maiden, 56 run and 1 wicket. Matthew Ford 9 overs, 76 run and 1 wicket. Alzari Joseph was brilliant, 10 overs, 1 maiden, 31 runs and 4 wicket. Brilliant bowling spell by Alzari Joseph. Justin Greaves 9 overs, 54 runs and no wicket, while Roston Chase 6 overs, 44 runs and 1 wicket, and Godagesh Moti 5 overs, 38 runs and no wicket. Joe Root of England, who scored an unbeaten 166, was declared man of the match, and England are now leading the 3-match series 2-0. Wishing both the team best of luck for the third and final one-day international, we come to the end of our show. Till the next program, it's goodbye from Sports 360.
Keep on watching Sports 360 with Ahmed Hamad for latest news, views, and interviews of sports personalities from around the world.